always love to share with you the places I moved to. Well, I should say the places we moved to because normally I'm with one or two persons. Today, I move you to Bisa Abewa Museum, one of the best and most detailed museums in Ghana. Have you heard of Bisa Abewa? What comes to mind? Well, at hindsight, it tells you about some old woman, like Bisa in our dialect means ask. Well, what the person you are seeing right now was called Asebu Amenfi from Asebu. So let's learn a bit about him. Asebu is in the central region of Ghana. We are told literally this gentleman was taller than as we are even seeing in the statue. He was tall, he was huge. Well, those from the area, have you heard of Asebu Amenfi? Tell us about him. Please drop your comments right now. For those who know the story, I understand if you go to Asebu right now, this shield is there and even 10 men cannot carry it. It's so huge. And this man could carry this, a warrior for that matter. Wow. You must be brave. Do drop the comments. Keep the comments coming. And if you want to know more, do subscribe, share, like. Let me get about more than 1,000 likes. And I promise you, I will unveil all the notes that I took here. And if you are a subscriber, you will be the first to get it. You are a VVIP on my channel. Another thing I learned about him was that he migrated from Egypt and he became the protector of the Asebu community. Wow, well done, man. So now who is in charge? Again, I also gathered that he was so tall that when he's supposed to sit, he has to perhaps sit at the edge of a tree, and that he used to have a sister, or he had a sister called Amenfiwa, who one time sat behind him, and when Asebu got up, Asebu got up, the sister went flying in the air because the tree itself got uprooted. I don't know if you have heard of that story. If you have, please share. This is so interesting to know. Apparently, because he didn't know that the sister apparently was sitting behind him and the sister went flying in the air, they thought, or the inhabitants or the people felt they were at loggerheads. That resulted in that. But you see, it was because of his huge and massive weight. We had a whole lot of education relating to the lynching tree, where blacks were lynched on trees when they come for blacks from Africa, how they hang them on trees, how they molest them. Oh, it was so pathetic, so pathetic. We also had education relating to the Aborigines Rights Protection Society. It's not today that the black is so liberated to own lands. Now the black man can have his or her own indenture as relates to lands and other properties. It wasn't like that. So we doff our hats to those who have come and gone, who fought for all these to be achieved. We thank them so much. From the front of the house, you see these statues. Knives cannot cut them, and it's carefully curated. These are Sanda Warriors. It's so interesting. These warriors are said to be giants. Even a gun shot at them will not permeate their bodies. They are scary. Perhaps we need to take a trip there and see the Sandema people then vis-a-vis the Sandema people today. History is interesting. We all need to brace our history and learn from these, because history has a lot to tell us. It was really an interesting tour. I was enjoying every bit of it. Aside these Sanda Warriors, you are bound to see Ephraim Amu, a musician and cultural activist. You are bound to see Asebu Amenfi, who have already indicated, a warrior king. Then Ni Kwabna Boni the third, also Kwabna Senchi. So a lot in sight. And we also saw the statue of Ya Santua. Nana Ya Santua. Yeah, we all know Ya Santua. And it was so heartbreaking. Whilst we also went inside the building, we saw the balls of poverty, like balls that strike people when they are subjected to abject poverty. Now let's see other interesting statues that we saw, including pictures and sceneries. E.T. Mensah, the musician, James Kwejiagri, an intellectual, teacher and a missionary. You saw Kwame Nkrumah. You know Kwame Nkrumah was at the forefront of Ghana's independence. There were also statues of J. Kesley Hayford, who was a politician, a journalist, as well as a lawyer. Susanna Hassan, a politician and a writer. Miriam Makeba, Fela Anukulapu Kuti, and Bob Marley, who were musicians. We had other prominent personalities too, who did well for Africa, especially Harriet Tubman. She was a slavery abolishionist and a social activist. There were also photographs and accompanying notes, as well as paintings by very distinguished Ghanaian artists and artifacts collected from places such as Burkina Faso, Benin, Ethiopia, Cuba, and which clearly spelled out our achievements in different areas of human endeavor. We were told Paintsil is the founder of the museum. There's the Bisa Abewa Museum. He felt the need for a priceless heritage, whichever way we look at things, where children and adults will ask questions and be informed of how far we have come as Africans. So Africans and people of African descent have contributed a lot to this world, and history at times try to falsify this fact. And this is so really interesting. I learned some of the slaves tried to escape at a point, and one of them was called Nanachitichi with a wife, Nani. And where they landed was kind of an island. So they were asking themselves, Jamaica, and that resulted in the name Jamaica. Do you know that? Jamaica. Wow. History has it that this man and his wife, Nani, the Nanatichi and the wife, were Ghanaians. So it means when you, like, Jamaicans have traces of Ghanaian origin. Yeah, one time we need to visit Jamaica. Well, the slaves that tried to escape were an embodiment of African states, like they were from different African states. And we were also told that the Nani, that's the wife to Nana Tichi, hailed from Kromanti. And you know, Kromanti is in the central region of Ghana. Wow. Today we hear about Jamaica. The statue in sight is Ya Santua. Ya Santua ruled as a queen mother in Ejiso. He defied the British and died in captivity, all to advance Asante Kingdom. Please drop your comments. For those who know more of Ya Santua, please drop your comments. Let's educate all and sundry. You know, over here, I always tell you, we educate, we inform, we entertain as well. If you want to hear these interesting history times, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the most authentic channel on YouTube, Patience Paintsil. Like, share my videos, comment, and particularly subscribe so you become a VVIP member of my channel. This makes you get the video firsthand anytime I post videos. Right in front of Bisa Abewa Museum is this statue embossed on the building, and it has the map of Africa. It has the writing "Our struggle" here in Amazon, with these kind of statues. Hey, it really shows how we suffered from the hands of the British, I should say the Europeans, the Dutch, the Portuguese, the Americans. We really suffered. We pray that we will never go through these struggles again. We pray that we will be liberated from every form of calamity. These should not be meted out to human beings, your fellow human beings. I must say, these collections by the founder, it's just a novelty. I want to accord and commend Kawansa for a job well done. However, we are told that if we don't know anything, we have to ask the old woman. Well, old woman, we didn't see your bathroom, we didn't see your potty. So next time I go there, I hope I will see it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I please leave you with these exclusive pictures. I should say shots from Bisa Bewa Museum.